You grew up with them, you love them, and now I'm going to make something with that.
CHIPS Ahoy cookies have been a snack staple since the 1960s, which have become easier than ever to drive into new menu items. Just ask executive chef Patricia Mitchell with Mondelēz International, where she develops new recipes for this iconic brand.
There's a great buttermilk donut where we actually use the whole on top of it and caramel sauce and a beautiful filling. I have a really fun job.
And we haven't even explored the recipes that go beyond the dessert menu. It's all ahead in this episode of Industry Voices, featuring the latest snack trends from Mondelēz International.
I love creating recipes for the brand. I've been doing this for 12 years and it's a lot of fun. Every year I think, what can I possibly come up with that I haven't come up with already using our brands?
And every year, Chef Patty meets the test, creating recipes that lean on culinary trends while maintaining the generational taste that consumers love. So Chef Patty, tell us, how do you come up with these recipes?
So I really just follow what's going on in the industry as far as things that stay constant and have a little bit of a change to them, something more that will draw people back to that restaurant or that place of business where it's just a slight tweak on it.
And what are some of your favorite recipes that really showcase these trends?
So one of my favorites is the Sticky Bun. I think I created that last year with Chunky Chips Ahoy. I'm a big fan of Sticky Buns. Another one I created was the Sopapilla, and that was a tough one. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get that where you'd really be able to taste enough of the Chunky Chips Ahoy. There's Chunky Chips Ahoy finely ground in the dough, and if you've eaten a sopapilla, you know that it puffs up a little bit when it's fried, and then it's tossed in sugar that also has Chunky Chips Ahoy in it. So when you are biting in and bringing it to your mouth to eat, you actually kind of smell and start to taste it before you even have it in your mouth.
The recipes showcase the varied ways restaurants can add cookies to their menus, and they can be served throughout the day. Chef Patty has breakfast recipes available for download on MondelēzInternationalFoodservice.com, and desserts too. They speak to the priority consumers place upon indulgent snacks, as Mondelēz Insights has found 78% of consumers say they take the time to savor an indulgent snack. So Chef Patty, what's your advice to the food service industry? How can they include some of these recipes into their offerings?
Well, I'd suggest starting with a type of dessert that resonates with your customer. Don't try to do something that is not in your wheelhouse and that your customers don't come there for. People, a lot of time, consumers and your customer might say, we want something different and more interesting, but still choose an idea that has something that they're familiar with and maybe something that's new. So you're not giving them something completely new all at once.
And it's interesting, you point out that the cookie ingredients shouldn't just be baked into a recipe, but poured on top too.
In some ingredients or some recipes, it'll get soft on the inside. And while that's okay, because nobody ever complained about cookies and cream ice cream, it's one of the biggest sellers out there. But to have the extra crunch on top, because consumers really like texture in their desserts. And there's the brand recognition on top as well.
That's such a great tip. Thank you so much for your time today and for insights to all of your recipes. I definitely can't wait to check them out. For all those at home, head to MondelēzInternationalFoodservice.com to download them. Till next time, I'm Diana Blass, and this is Industry Voices.